Hey Reddit, Bruce here. Never thought I'd be the guy writing one of these stories, but life's full of surprises. Buckle up, because this is a wild one. I'm a 32-year-old guy, pretty fit, and doing well in the tech industry. I met Sharon, my soon-to-be ex-wife, about 6 years ago. We hit it off instantly. She was stunning, smart, and seemed genuinely into me. Fast forward 2 years. We got married. I thought I was living the dream. Lately, I've been thinking about taking our relationship to the next level, maybe starting a family. But as I started considering our future, I couldn't shake this nagging feeling. Was Sharon as invested in this relationship as I was? I began noticing little things, like how she laughed a bit too hard at my boss's jokes or how she'd find excuses to bring him up in conversations. My boss, let's call him Mr. X, is a charismatic guy, sure, but something felt off. Thanksgiving was coming up, and my company had its annual holiday bash a week before the actual day. Everyone could then spend the holiday itself with their families. This year, I hatched a plan. I told Sharon I couldn't make it because of a last-minute business trip. She seemed disappointed but brushed it off quickly, which only made me more suspicious. The night of the party, I was parked in my car a block away from the venue, heart pounding. I waited until the party was in full swing before sneaking in through a side entrance. Blending into the crowd, I scanned the room for Sharon or Mr. X, but neither was in sight. Then I saw it. The door to the men's bathroom slightly ajar. I could hear voices muffled, but unmistakably theirs. My chest tightened as I pushed the door open. There they were, locked in an embrace far too intimate for a boss and an employee's wife. I saw red. Before I knew it, I had Mr. X by the collar and was throwing punches. Years of boxing training kicked in, and he was no match. I'm not proud of what I did, but in that moment, all the betrayal and lies boiled over. The fight didn't last long. A couple of guys pulled me off him. Panting, with bruised knuckles, I stood over Mr. X, who was a bloody mess on the floor. I didn't wait for the fallout. I walked out, got in my car, and drove home. The house was dark and silent. I sat in the living room, waiting. The clock ticked past midnight before I heard the front door creak open. Sharon stepped inside, her footsteps hesitant. The dim light from the street lamps cast shadows across her face, revealing streaked mascara and a look of dread. "Bruce." Her voice was shaky. "Bruce, are you here?" I didn't move, just spoke from the shadows. "Yeah, I'm here." She flicked on the light and flinched when she saw me sitting there, my face unreadable. "Bruce, I can explain." "Explain?" My voice was cold, harder than I intended. "What's there to explain, Sharon?" "It was a mistake," she stammered, her hands trembling. "It didn't mean anything. I swear it just happened." "Just happened?" I stood, anger simmering beneath the surface. "You think that makes it better? That it just happened?" "I'm sorry, Bruce. I really am." Tears rolled down her cheeks. "I never meant to hurt you. I don't know what I was thinking." "Hurt me?" I let out a humorless laugh. "You didn't just hurt me, Sharon. You betrayed me. With my boss, no less." "How long has this been going on?" "It wasn't going on," she pleaded. She's crying now, her voice desperate. "It was just a stupid mistake. Please, Bruce, we can work through this." "Work through this?" I shake my head, feeling a mix of anger, sadness, and disbelief. "There's nothing to work through. It's over, Sharon. Over." Her voice breaks. "You mean our marriage?" "Yes, our marriage," I say firmly. "I want a divorce. I can't be with someone I can't trust. Please, Bruce, don't do this." She reaches out to me, but I step back. "I love you," she says, her voice trembling. "I know I messed up, but I love you." "I don't know if that's true," I reply, my voice steady despite the storm inside me. "And even if it is, it's not enough. Not anymore." She stands there, sobbing, her whole body shaking. "So, what now?" Now, I say, my tone cold, you pack your things and leave. I can't stay in the same house with you. Not after what you've done. She nods, resigned, wiping her tears with the back of her hand. Okay, Bruce, I'll go. With that, she turns and slowly walks away, her sobs echoing through the house long after she's gone. The woman I thought I knew, the woman I thought I loved, feels like a stranger now. The next few days pass in a blur. I call my lawyer and start the divorce proceedings. Word gets out about the fight, and suddenly I'm the talk of the office. Mr. X is out on medical leave, and there are whispers about legal action, but nothing comes of it. I take some time off work to clear my head. I hit the gym harder than ever, spending hours boxing. Anything to distract myself. My friends rally around me, taking me out and trying to cheer me up, but it's tough. I thought I had my life all figured out, and then this. A few months pass. The divorce is finalized, and I'm slowly putting my life back together. I've been promoted at work, taking over some of Mr. X's responsibilities while he's on extended leave. I'm back in the dating game, but I'm taking it slow, not rushing into anything. Looking back, I wish I'd handled things differently. Maybe I should have confronted them calmly, without letting my anger take over. But in the heat of the moment, I just snapped. I don't regret standing up for myself, but I do regret the violence. Hey Reddit, Bruce here again. It's been a while since my last post, but a lot has happened, and I thought I'd give you all an update. First off, the divorce took a wild turn. Sharon, in what I can only describe as a move of pure audacity, asked for an insane amount of alimony. She claimed she was accustomed to a certain lifestyle she couldn't maintain without my support. The figure was so ridiculous that even my lawyer chuckled in disbelief. We went to court over it. I was nervous. Not going to lie. The thought of handing over a huge chunk of my hard-earned money gnawed at me. But justice prevailed. The judge saw right through her claims. Considering we were both young, healthy, and capable of earning, and given the circumstances of the divorce, the judge denied her request for alimony. I was relieved. It felt like a massive weight had been lifted. In other news, I've slowly started dipping my toes back into the dating pool. It's been a bit awkward, but I'm giving it a shot. I've been talking to someone. Let's call her Emily. We met through a mutual friend, and she's amazing. She's smart, has a wicked sense of humor, and shares a lot of my interests. We've gone out a few times. Nothing serious yet, but there's potential. I was upfront with her about my divorce, and she's been really understanding, which is refreshing. We're taking things slow, just enjoying getting to know each other. It's nice to laugh again, to talk to someone who makes me forget about the mess of the past few months. So, that's where I'm at, Reddit. The divorce is finalized. I'm not drowning in alimony payments, and I'm cautiously optimistic about the future. Thanks to everyone who reached out with support and advice. It really helped me through some tough times. Here's to new beginnings, however uncertain they may be. And thank God I don't have a boss anymore. That's one less thing to worry about. What do you all think?